Let's start. So the idea is the most fundamental defense for free will when you talk to people and philosophers, etc., is that it's so natural to us. Of course we have a free will. I experience. People say I experience my will is free, but that's not the case. People don't experience their wills as free. Now I want to kind of like there are some things we experience that are actually, well, like for example, we experience the world as flat. Okay, we walk around and it's not we don't experience the our world as an orb, which it is. The experience is the world is flat and fine. That's kind of an illusion that we've understood for millennia, or at least hundreds of years. Um, but that illusion doesn't really it doesn't make much of a difference, unless we want to travel to the moon and back, or send a spaceship into the atmosphere, out of the atmosphere, and then return. It really that kind of illusion, it doesn't impact our everyday lives, but the illusion of free will impacts it incredibly. So the idea is like now, when people say they experience a free will, what they really mean is they experience a will. And I want to distinguish the two. The will, the definition of will is that it's like volition. Is like the will is like the act of choosing, the act of deciding. Okay, so we decide all the time. I decided to do this show. You've decided to watch it. We decide what to eat and all. So that's not the what people claim. People claim that these decisions are free of the causal past, free of how their parents raised them, free of their desires, free for example, if they're given a choice between an apple and a corn muffin, you know, um, their choice is going to be based to to a great extent on which they prefer, which tastes better to them, and we don't get to choose our taste. We don't get to choose our desires. I mean, there's many ways of describing the different factors that make free will impossible, but certainly taste, our preferences for different foods is one. So so the idea is like when people say that they experience a free will, it doesn't jive with their actual experience. What they really mean is that they're experiencing the will, that they're experiencing that they do have a will. And